Welcome into the Sunday Social Podcast. I'm Michael LaPlant. Here with me, as always, is my good pal, Dylan Clemons. How you doing?
Good, man. What's going on, everybody?
I'm just living life. You can't tell, but I'm just dying inside. I want to watch some football.
Yeah, man.
There's so much anxiety.
I'm ready to roll as well. Get these games going. Ready to see Justin Fields hopefully be a little better this week.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see the offensive line play a little better for him, too, as well.
No doubt. But why don't you roll through some injuries real quick so we can get to all these questions that we got.
All right, well, we got Russell Gage is out with an ankle. Christian McCaffrey, he's obviously out. Andy Dalton out because you got Justin Fields starting. Darnell Mooney's questionable, most likely going to play. Deandre Swift questionable as well. He's probably going to play. Danny Amendola out. Carson Wentz questionable. He's going to play. Jonathan Taylor, he's going to play, but he's questionable with a knee, so monitor that. Delvin Cook's questionable, but he said he's going to be back to his old ways. I believe you told me that one. Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton out, so I'm curious to see how Kenny Golladay is going to perform today. Jamison Crowder's going to play his first appearance. We got Julio Jones, A.J. Brown out, Antonio Gibson questionable, barring any setbacks in the warm-ups. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, you got Lamar Jackson questionable, but he's going to play. Melvin Gordon, he said he was going to play. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, IR. Daryl Henderson, he's going to play. Chase Claypool, he's out with a hamstring. Tyler Lockett's going to play. Elijah Mitchell's out. George Kittle's going to play, though. Joe Leverett, COVID IR list. Man, that was a lot.
Yeah, it was. A lot of injuries.
But you want to start us off with the first question, then?
Yeah, I can do that. Actually, you do it real quick.
All right. We'll start off with a home question from one of our pals, Gary. One of my pals, Gary, your brother. He wants to know, pick two in a PPR league, Kenny Golladay, Juju Smith-Schuster, or Hunter Renfrow. I told him already, but he wanted to get multiple opinions, which is always a good idea. I told him go Kenny Golladay and Juju Smith-Schuster. With Slayton and Sterling Shepard out, I'm curious to see what they do with him.
Yeah, I like that. I like that as well. Just with it being full PPR, man, Renfrow's
he's a safe play.
Yeah, he's intriguing there. But
he told me he was playing you, so I told him if you want the upside, go Kenny. If you want to be safe, go Renfrow.
Yep.
All right, you want me to go again?
Fun. Rattle through them quick.
All right, so Josh Bellotti on Facebook wants to know what he should do for his RB2 and his flex. CMC out is killing him. He's got Cordell Patterson, Myles Gaskin, Elijah Mitchell's out, so Tim Patrick's in play, and Devonta Smith. I'm going to go with Tim Patrick and or Gaskin for that RB2. How about you?
Yeah, I told him to put Gaskin in. I also told him to start Tim Patrick if it was possible as well.
With KJ Hamler out, man, he could have a big game. Him and Cortland Sutton.
Yep. I even like Noah Fant in that matchup as well.
Jason Jones next wants to know best flex play half PPR Beckham versus the Vikings, or Cortland Sutton versus the Ravens, or Miles Sanders versus the Chiefs. Half PPR. I think I like. I'm scared by the way they didn't involve Sanders last week against the Cowboys. It should be a high-scoring game between the Chiefs and Philadelphia. I know the Chiefs don't want to go 1-3.
I like Odell against the Vikings, I think, out of that. He might be getting Patrick Peterson, but he's definitely not the guy he once was. So I think I might lean towards Odell. And I really like Baker this week in that matchup.
Man, I know the Broncos have been playing some pretty cake teams, but the way Cortland Sutton's emerged with the Jerry Jeudy injury, I like him as the safe play. I think you're right with Beckham. That's more of the ceiling play. He can definitely get there, and he's done it before.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'd lean Cortland Sutton just to be a little bit more safe. Because Beckham can definitely have a game where he's only getting 3 receptions.
Sure, totally.
So we got a couple. You got a question?
You got live questions?
Yeah. Do you want to? Can you see him? Can you?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, Matt wants to know 2 RBs: Jonathan Taylor, Indy, and DeAndre Swift, or Miles Sanders.
Oh yeah, Joe's ready to come in, Mike.
Well, no. Let me transition into it. Dang. Let's welcome in Joe.
It's all good. What's up, guys? Sorry I'm a little late. Dealing with a sick dog right now, so she kept us up late. Got a late start today, and yeah, right before I was ready to come on, she had to go back out. So fun times. And I may have to bounce for a couple minutes during the show here and there because she has to go out quite often.
Yeah,
so just to warn you.
Hopefully she does.
Hopefully she just chills out.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I'm going with Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift. I don't want anything to do with Miles Sanders right now.
Absolutely.
Yep. I'm a little scared of Quentin Nelson being out.
Right on cue. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. This is going to be an interesting show, but I will be here, I promise.
Be popping back in and out. But
right. We got any more live questions?
Yeah, absolutely. We got one more. Mike Evans or Brandon Cooks?
I think Mike Evans. That Brandon Cooks matchup against Tre'Davious White is scary.
Yeah, with Gronk being out, it's one less favorite target for Brady to target. I think Mike Evans could have a big touchdown game.
Yep, agreed.
Do you have any Facebook questions? And hey, Peter, how you doing? He says hi, Dylan.
Hi, Pete. Here from Andrew Drugan. I have a few options at wide receiver, but not sure who to start. Kendrick Bourne, Freddie Swain, John Ross, Colin Johnson, or Marquise Goodwin.
Oh my gosh. No Marquise Goodwin, please.
Maybe Colin Johnson's kind of intriguing with all the wide receiver injuries in New York. But I mean, Kendrick Bourne out of these 4 is probably your safest, I would say, especially with Dwayne Eskridge coming back and playing this week. From what I know, Freddie Swain probably not going to be in the game very much. But I would have, if you want to shoot for it, I think Colin Johnson. If you want the safest, I'd probably go Kendrick Bourne.
I like Kendrick Bourne. He got a lot of targets, and I think they're going to be down a lot tonight.
Yeah, Tampa Bay secondary is not great either.
No, it is not.
But jumping to the next question from Joseph Yates. In his flex, my accountant Tim Patrick, Hunter Renfrow, or Emmanuel Sanders?
Did he clarify if it's PPR or not?
I would have told you that.
Okay, fair enough. I have to ask. It's force of habit. It was Emmanuel Sanders, Hunter Renfrow, and who else?
My accountant Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick. I'm sorry. He's the safest play.
Yeah, I agree.
He's the number 2.
It's a clean sweep there.
If you want, I got a couple live questions. If you want.
Interrupt me every time for the live ones, man.
All right, buddy. This is another buddy of ours. Ike wants to know Bryan Edwards or Darnell Mooney because he's screwed.
Ike, that's awful, man. Is he talking about in our league?
I hope not.
There's got to be a better option out there, man. But Bryan Edwards, I guess. I mean, Darnell Mooney, you can't trust him. And matter of fact, he's droppable. And I'm a Bears fan and ended up dropping him in a couple of leagues, unfortunately. But I think Bryan Edwards, Mike, do you agree?
Man, I'm trying to – the Chargers, Bryan Edwards. Yeah, I'm leaning Bryan Edwards as well.
But then again, the Mooney matchup is the juiciest it could be. Detroit secondary is awful.
I know. The safe plays Bryan Edwards. The reach for the stars plays Darnell Mooney. He can bust a big one and then save your day right there.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Matt has a follow-up question. He has Jalen Hurts. Don't play Sanders, though, correct? Yeah, don't play Sanders, buddy. We got one from Connor, 1 point PPR. Need one of the three, Daryl, Henderson, Fournette, or Singletary. Man.
I like Fournette's capability this week with him being the pass-catching running back, with Gio being out.
I'm going to have to lean Daryl Henderson. With him available, he's the guy there.
I don't necessarily disagree either. Yeah. Go with Daryl Henderson. Probably the safest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any more live streams, Mike, or you want me to hit a couple more from Facebook?
Actually, what we're going to do is bring back in Joe here. He's back in the fold.
Hopefully.
Back in the saddle again.
She's laying down. She's laying down at least. She's not pacing. So
let's get his opinion on this one then.
Yeah, it's Henderson for me.
I like being agreed with.
Yeah.
But no, that's the end of our live questions for now. If you want to go on, Dylan.
Okay. From Lester Norwood, tight end question here. Kind of digging. Cameron Brate or Dallas Goedert? Joe, I'm curious. Where'd you put Brate in your tight end rankings?
I slid him up to, I want to say it's like 16, 17-ish range. Yeah, 16. I've got Goddard higher. I mean, this game could be, a bit of a shootout against Kansas City, so you just have to hope the volume's going to be there. I mean, let's be honest, Brate is more of a touchdown or bust kind of guy. Now, he could score too, but I don't think he's going to see the volume over guys like Evans and Godwin and AB now that he's back. Even Gronk is touchdown or bust in most weeks, right? So Brate's even more so.
Yeah, I agree with Joe. I'm leaning Goddard there.
Yep, Goddard as well. They might involve O.J. Howard now that he's involved in with Gronk out.
Stop it with O.J. Howard.
They might. They might.
I know, they might. We've been saying that for, 6 years?
I'm not saying he's going to be good, but they might try.
Yeah.
From Fred Dow Jr., for my flex, DeAndre Hopkins against Jalen Ramsey and the Rams, or Chuba Hubbard against the Cowboys? I'm still playing DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
I hate it.
He's been a disappointment, man, but a slight disappointment.
Just because of the injury last week.
Well, and but he's not seeing the volume that you would hope from a consensus top 5 receiver. But yeah, you got to go D-Hop. I mean, it's close. I mean, it's not a bad question. But I mean, honestly, like, Dallas's defense has been way better than I think we all thought it would be. So like,
yeah, no, they really.
It's not. You never know. Like, they could use Freeman in like around like the goal line too with Hubbard. So that's the one worry.
I got burned by a rookie last week in Rondell Moore. I don't know if I can trust another one this week in Chuba Hubbard.
From Tara Spinks, Antonio Brown or Tim Patrick, full point PPR?
I think it's going to be a Tom Brady, Antonio Brown revenge game against the Patriots. That's just me.
I could see, obviously, like, I think we all agree, Tom Brady revenge game. How much of a revenge game is it really for AB when he played there for like 3 games? Like, it's just not. Like, come on. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm with you. I'm more on Antonio Brown than Tim Patrick. But Tim Patrick's pretty good, and you can beat this safe. Ravens team in the passing game right now.
Yeah.
So
that's it. With Hamler out, he's definitely really safe now.
Oh yeah.
Forward. We do have a couple live questions.
Okay.
Petey wants to know Conklin or Knox.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know you got.
I'm trying to pull up my rankings. Those are guys that I'm like, do I care about either one of them? Where did I put them? It's Knox, I guess. Knox against Houston. Knox against Houston.
Yeah.
Better scoring opportunity, and that's what you're looking for in these tight ends.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about the matchup at first, but yeah, it Conklin or Knox. I mean, but it's. Good luck.
Not great either. Oh, I mean, he said either that or Brave, but I didn't even want to put that in there.
Oh man. Those you want to know something funny? So Knox 15, Brait 16, Conklin 17. Roll that 3-sided die, see which one it lands on, and have fun with that. Like Conklin or Knox is my highest if you really want to go that route.
Knox it is. And then Ike's coming in with another one. Kenny G, Renfro, or Juju, pick 2. PPR, he said, has Saints D against Kenny G, if that matters. I mean, I think we had this question earlier, and I went Kenny G and Juju.
Definitely Juju for me. Renfro's been like sneaky good.
I know, and in full PPR.
I think
Galladay's been so bad. I mean, I've got Galladay higher.
Clayton and
but I could see you going Renfro just because Galladay's been so bad. But I mean, like, yeah, the injuries to that Giants receiving core could make you go Galladay because you got to think he's gonna finally see some work, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't know if we can trust Evan Ingram coming off that injury right away.
You can't trust Evan Ingram no matter what.
You don't say. Yeah, if you go Kenny G and Juju. It is close, though. I like Renfro.
It is close. That's a good question.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, I think about it every time, and I know the answer what I want to say. All right, we got Ken Rookie tight end, Tommy Tremble in Carolina. Get another touchdown now that Arnold's gone, I believe is what he's going for.
The tight end's not really used in Joe Brady's offense. So
no.
I don't think, unless if he's looking at a DFS dart throw, maybe.
I think Robbie Anderson's going to be involved finally.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why you'd be wanting to use Tommy Tremble if it's a redraft league.
All right. And then, Joe, do you got an answer on that one?
Not really. I mean, Tremble's not really on my radar anywhere. I mean, I saw one target last week, and I know Arnold's now not there, but no.
I know I wasn't worried about Ricky Seals-Jones when he got his one target for a touchdown.
Yeah, no.
One last one, and then we can go on with you, Dylan. Kirk or Devonta Smith? That one's a good one. Christian Kirk against the Rams, Devonta Smith against the Chiefs. Man, Hopkins is going to have Ramsey.
I go Smith. Yeah, D-Hop is going to have Ramsey.
Oh, man. AJ Green,
I'm with Joe. I'm going Smith as well.
Yeah, go Smith. I like Kirk. It could be another 2-touchdown game for him, but the volume's leading Devonta Smith.
Could also be a random Rondell Moore week, so you never know.
I know. Why do you got to say that when I got him on my bench?
They might need
because I threw him in my lineup this week. I had to. I got crushed.
They might bust out the trickery this game though with all the stuff with Rondell Moore. So it might be okay.
So Devonta Smith, clean sweep. You can go on, Dylan.
From Scott Van Zeeland, George Kittle or Cordero Patterson in the flex, full PPR.
Kittle's playing.
So Kittle looking like he's active, which was something we didn't think was going to be the case. I went out and actually picked up Brait in my Dynasty League because I have Kittle. And I still don't know if I want to start Kittle. I feel like it could be more of like a decoy game with him. It's tough. And Kittle hasn't really been all that great. I mean, Patterson's at least seen some work. And a flex, though, unless it's tight end premium, like I'm probably rolling with Patterson. I just don't want to. Unless it was like Kelsey or Waller, but Kittle hasn't been there.
No,
like
he hasn't been there.
And he's injured. Nah, I'd probably lean Patterson just to be safer.
They could just use him to block the whole game.
They
could.
Yeah.
They definitely could.
I think I'm leaning Patterson there too. Moving on to the next one from Michael King: Henry Ruggs or Trey Sermon in the flex.
Ooh, Elijah Mitchell's out. Still got your Michael Hasty out. Who is the other back behind Trey Sermon besides Juszczyk?
Who's probably the best one they got?
Yeah, probably.
Kind of kidding. Oh, Sermon and I already brain farted on other?
Sermon and Henry Ruggs.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaning Sermon again.
I go Sermon.
Yeah. Even last week when he wasn't good, he got bailed out by the touchdowns. So they're going to use him in the red zone if they get there.
From Ian Darby, full point PPR, pick 2 for the flex spots. Jamal Williams, Cordero Patterson, Mecole Hardman, or AJ Green. You might have to start throwing AJ Green.
I know, just because.
Who the first two?
Jamal Williams and
Cordero Patterson.
And then you got Mecole Hardman.
Not Hardman.
No.
I just can't ever trust him.
Even though he got a touchdown last week, we still can't trust him.
I
hate it. It's true, but I can still hate it.
So it's Williams.
I'm going Cordero and AJ Green.
Oh. I don't know if I can trust AJ Green. I go the 2 running backs.
Jamal Williams and Cordero.
From Douglas Fry, Fournette or Sermon? I like Fournette over Sermon this week. I talked about it a little earlier that he's going to see all the passing down work.
I do too.
So if it's PPR, I'm definitely going Fournette.
Yeah, me too.
Mike, anything to add?
No, you hit it on the head. Go for it.
From Thomas Fink, Dawson Knox or Mark Andrews? Still
Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
Start your stars.
From Colin Timberlake, quarterback question: Dak Prescott or Derek Carr?
Dak.
Cowboys against the Panthers. And Dak against the Chargers. Raiders against the Chargers.
I'm still going Dak.
Yeah.
I know Carr's been good, but I'm not sitting. I know, look, I mentioned this on the show on Thursday night. People are looking at this Carolina defense and going like, "Oh man, they've been so good." They have. Go look at their schedule. Yeah, they've played literally nobody. I think they played the Jets. Okay, they played Houston with Mills. No. Yeah, look, they shut down the Saints, but the Saints aren't the Saints anymore.
No.
But come on, they're gonna now face probably one of the best offenses in the league in Dallas. This is the real test, and I think they're gonna get shown who they really are. So you guys
from Dallas Council, Jonathan Taylor or Antonio Gibson, full point PPR?
Antonio Gibson's playing.
That's it.
Jonathan Taylor doesn't get involved in the passing game.
No, he doesn't. He's just been a disappointment. He's not getting all the volume that
Quentin Nelson's out.
Gibson didn't see a ton of work either. Honestly.
No, that's
kind of
true
disappointing.
Too, Joe. Yeah.
He had one big play last week, and that was kind of it.
Yep.
2 targets the last 2 weeks for him. Not really getting it done. I still think I lean Jonathan Taylor. You have to hope that they learned their lesson from last week where they got within the 5-yard line twice and didn't use him a single time.
That's
the Colts.
That
was so dumb.
That happened, yeah.
He saw 10 carries last week.
I'm worried with Quentin Nelson, that's all. That offensive line's already played bad.
I'm a Joe. I think I lean Jonathan Taylor still. The second part to his question, Deontay Johnson or Odell? Full PPR.
Man.
I think Deontay's going to have Jair on him.
This literally might be the only week I suggest Odell.
Yeah, I agree with that. I said
against
Odell
Minnesota,
yeah,
and there's nobody else there.
No Jarvis.
I don't know who. You could put Jair Alexander on either one of those guys. He could float around a little bit, and I don't think. I've got Johnson higher, but man, it's a tough one. I like Odell this week. He's more of a DFS play for me. I'm trying to slide him in my as I'm trying to build a DFS lineup during the show here. I'm trying to get him in and figure it out because I do like it. But maybe in season long you go with the safer route here and go with Deontay just because the volume's going to be there. That's what the Steelers do. They pass a lot.
Yeah, they do. Tiebreaker, Mike. What do you think?
I don't trust the Packers defense ever. Deontay.
Okay. Next one from Matt McDaniel, full PPR, need a flex. Cortland Sutton versus Baltimore, Deontay Johnson versus Green Bay, or Kareem Hunt versus Minnesota.
Had to throw a running back in there, huh?
Full PPR. Sutton was a disappointment last week, but I think I'm leaning there.
Hold on, and then Deontay.
Yep, and then Kareem Hunt.
You know what, man? I'm going Hunt. I like that one a lot.
What do you think, Buck?
Oh man, I'm worried Deontay's going to get hurt mid-game. I guess I'll go the safe route, Hunt.
From Carmen, yeah, I'm not going to butcher the last name. Antonio Gibson, Chris Carson, Cole Beasley. Need a running back and flex. So Antonio Gibson, Chris Carson, and Beasley, full PPR. I'm going
the running backs. Yeah,
I agree. From Tanner Wetley, my starting running backs are Delvin Cook and Daryl Henderson. What do you think about leaving Cook in and replace Henderson with Chase Edmonds?
Wait, say that again?
He has Cook and Henderson as his two running backs. Do you think he should swap Henderson out for Chase Edmonds? I don't think so.
No, I think you leave Henderson in. It's easier to run on the Cardinals than it is for the Cardinals to run on the Rams.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
Well, Edmonds. So remember, Edmonds doesn't run. Edmonds just catches the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate that. I actually like that. I would go full PPR. I go Edmonds.
Interesting.
He's gonna catch like 6 passes. That's what he does.
Yeah.
I'm just worried it's gonna be for like 30 yards.
That's 9 points. There you go.
Zach Moss or Tim Patrick in the flex? I think I'd still lean Tim Patrick, but I really like Zach Moss this week too in this matchup. The game script's going to be in his favor once again. Might be able to fall into the end zone, but
yeah, I like Zach Moss, just slightly.
I'm leaning Tim Patrick. I like him. He's safe. Zach Moss is inconsistent and touchdown dependent.
He's been killing it the last couple weeks, though, man.
From Logan Albritton, Terry McLaurin or Mike Evans? I'm staying with my guy Terry. Much safer. Much safer.
You just don't ever want to pick Mike Evans, but I'm with you. I like Terry. Heineke targets him. That's what you like to see.
It's McLaurin. I mean, I like all these Tampa players this week, as we all probably do.
I do. I hate tough. Mike Evans, but I like him this week.
I hate him, but this is the best week I like him.
Miles Sanders or Zach Moss from Jeffrey Holt here. Miles Sanders or Zach Moss?
It's Moss. I know Sanders had that big week, and he's getting more involved, but I still go.
He wasn't involved last week, and that's what scares me. The 3 rushing attempts all together by the running backs.
I'm leaning Zach Moss as well.
I'll go Zach Moss on that one.
From David Oliveira, QB1, Taylor Heineke or Ryan Tannehill? I've actually got asked this question during the week as well.
Interesting. Because Tannehill is not going to have Julio, not going to have A.J. Brown. I mean, Heineke's just kind of a whatever player, right? But they play the Falcons, right? So you got to think there's something there. That's tough, man. I go Heineke.
I agree. That's what I told my other buddy. I'm going Heineke as well.
It sucks to do it, man, but you're just like, oh, God. Like, it's so bad.
I wouldn't be surprised, though. I mean, because you know the Titans are going to win against the Jets. I mean, at least I do. Tannehill can run in a couple touchdowns and save his day.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't surprise me. And then, maybe bust out a 90-yard screen to Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mentioned that on the podcast, too, actually. It could happen.
I like Tannehill.
All right. Do we have any live questions, Mike, or keep rolling through these?
We got one that just popped up. Full PPR in the flex. Fournette with Gio out or Waddle? Waddle seemed like 13 targets.
Yeah, in full PPR, I'm rolling with Jalen. Even though he had 12 targets for 58 yards, that's still almost 18 fantasy points. So, yeah, with that kind of volume.
That's insane if he gets that amount of targets again.
I'm staying with Jalen there.
I like Waddle in PPR.
Full PPR, definitely.
From Brian Krebs, he lost Gronk. He asked Dawson Knox, Cameron Brate, or Zach Ertz. A lot of tight end questions this week.
I hate sucks.
Yeah.
It's just guessing who's going to score the touchdown.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing with that position. That's why I targeted it very early if I could in every league. Mm-hmm. I just didn't always work out.
Zach Ertz can get a touchdown against the Chiefs this week.
It's Knox for me.
Dawson Knox
it is Knox for me too.
Houston. I think Knox definitely has the best probability of it. I wouldn't be surprised if Ertz scores.
Okay, from Bradley Baxter, need two of three to start. Mike Davis, Hunter Renfrow, or AJ Green. Unfortunately, doesn't let us know if it's PPR or not.
Renfrow,
Mike Davis, or AJ Green.
I go Davis.
Mike Davis and Renfrow. Yep. I don't trust AJ Green.
I don't like Davis either, man. Like nobody does now, but like he is seeing plenty of passing work still.
I think it's red zone work.
Yeah,
he just hasn't scored.
Yeah, I mean that's eventually going to change. Like the 1 week he gets that touchdown, everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, he did. He had a good game. You know, like he just hasn't scored yet.
Next one from Matt: Van Jefferson or Darnell Mooney. I shit on Mooney earlier, but I still might like him a little better just because of his matchup against the Lions today. And the Bears' offense has to be better than last week.
If your choices are Mooney and Van Jefferson, it's Mooney.
Anything to add, Mike?
Mooney. I don't like it, though.
Hey, no. You can't.
That's why we're probably getting asked these questions, because he doesn't like it either. I mean, let's be real.
That's the tough one, man.
From Eric Sundberg, Brandon Ayuk or Osborne?
Ayuk. Over Osborne.
I'm going Ayuk.
Now that Ayuk's involved.
Yep. Played on 85% of the snaps last week. And then for his running back spot, Mike Davis, Myles Gaskin, or Damian Harris?
Mike Davis, Myles Gaskin, or Damian. Not Damian Harris.
Yeah, I stay away. I'm fading Damian Harris this week against Tampa Bay as well. Unfortunately, Myles Gaskin hasn't done anything, and like Joe said, Mike Davis is still targeted in the passing game.
I think it's still sadly Mike Davis.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. Next one from Jennifer Bailey, Zach Moss or David Montgomery, full PPR.
David Montgomery against the Lions.
She said she also has Kamara, CEH, and Hines. Not quite sure what that means. But I'm going Montgomery over Zach Moss.
Yes.
And then from Manny here, need help with running backs, full PPR, pick 2. Miles Sanders, Michael Carter, Damian Harris, or Kyle Juszczyk.
That's awesome.
Kyle Juszczyk,
I'm glad that Kyle Juszczyk is in there.
Yep.
It's sadly probably Sanders, and you just have to hope they give him the ball more than 3 times.
Hopefully Devonta Smith gets tackled on the 1-yard line. He gets opportunity.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah,
I agree.
That was brutal, man. That last game was just awful. But yeah, it's for me, it's it's Sanders.
Okay, from Abigail Lemke, Mike Davis or CEH, full PPR?
CEH.
Yeah, CEH. Nobody else is competing for
that. Finally saw him get used in a lot. So hopefully that continues.
Agreed. Clean sweep here with CEH. For Bobby Mack, Antonio Gibson or DeAndre Swift? I was not a Swift guy coming into the season, but he's made a believer out of me. I'm going Deandre Smith.
He's involved every game script possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
From Nick Doherty, Brandon Cooks or Deontay Johnson, full point PPR. Deontay with me as well. Brandon Cooks' matchups brutal against Tre'Davious White. From Jared, Devin Singletary or Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard for me as well.
Yeah.
From Elijah Mindoro, should I take a shot on Rondell Moore today? Seeing D-Hop's getting shadowed.
I think so. Like you told me that he's the weapon. He's the special weapon X, on their offense. This is going to be a tough game where they're going to need to probably put some trick plays in there.
Yeah, I mean, it clearly depends on what else you're choosing from, but I like Moore as kind of a sneaky, play this week.
Agreed. From David Fournier, Daryl Henderson or Zach Moss?
Daryl.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Zach Moss. I'm going Zach Moss. Just with this matchup and his game script, he's going to be favored again.
I'm slightly leaning Moss as well. It's close, but I agree. The game script, I think, plays in Moss's favor.
From Darren Callahan, Saquon Barkley or Chuba Hubbard?
Saquon
for me as well.
Start your stars.
Sure.
Yeah, he showed.
It's one of those like, it's hard to trust Hubbard a little bit, but I mean, not that Saquon's been awesome, but yeah, it's closer than you think. But I go Saquon.
From Christopher Longoria, Chris Carson or Trey Sermon? Carson for me. That one's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
From Nathan Burrows, half-point PPR, Michael Pittman, Emmanuel Sanders, Mike Davis, or Cordero Patterson? Man, it seems like everyone who has Cordero Patterson also has Mike Davis.
Except me.
Well, whose fault is that?
I didn't want him. I didn't believe in him. It's bad enough having one ex-Bears running back. I didn't want two.
Yeah.
I think I'm leaning Davis.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think so too. From Carlos, thinking about benching Tyreek Hill for Mike Williams. Is that crazy?
There's got to be somebody else you could bench to get Mike Williams in that lineup. Tyreek Hill's not the one to bench, but yes, you bench somebody else to get him in there. That's just insane that you would suggest that. But no, I'm not benching Hill, but get Mike Williams in your lineup.
From Thom, full PPR, flex spot, Robbie Anderson, Trey Sermon, Henry Ruggs. I'm going Robbie Anderson this week. I think this is his bounce back week. I forget the Anthony Brown is who's covering him, and according to Player Profiler, gives up 16.5 fantasy points per game to his opposing receiver. So I think Robbie Anderson with no.
Yeah, but he needs to get targets.
Yeah,
that's the worry there.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning Trey Sermon.
Me too.
Okay. Flex spot, CEH, Trey Sermon, Chuba Hubbard, standard league.
CEH.
Mm-hmm.
CEH.
Agreed.
As well.
Agreed.
Better scoring opportunities. We got one live question if you want to go.
Yep.
Flex spot, full PPR, Ayuk, Henderson, or Damian Harris. I'm setting Damian Harris everywhere this week.
Yeah, agreed.
Ayuk involved was nice to see. It's full PPR, but Henderson's also involved in the passing game as well. I always lean a running back. It's just safer. Probably Henderson.
I've literally got them back to back in my other rankings, so I don't know. It's you lean the running back slightly in that one. Just
if he's involved in the game, the PPR. I lean the running back.
Yeah, man, they're 62 and 63 in my flex rankings. But Henderson's higher, so there you go. If you want to do that, and that's the way you roll.
All right, got another one. Full PPR, flex, Cooks, AB, or Corey Davis.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, Antonio Brown. I don't trust Corey
AB.
Davis and Zach Wilson anymore. And like you said, Cooks has a tough matchup against Tre'Davious White. But you can go back ahead, Dylan.
From Christopher Rideout, Josh Allen or Tom Brady? I like that question. Josh Allen or Brady? I think it's still Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Just the game script scares me.
Yeah.
It's out of hand early.
I think it's Josh Allen. I know Tom Brady's not a tear, but Josh Allen hasn't been playing so good, so he wants to right the ship.
Yeah.
It's a good game, too.
Yep. Josh Allen.
From David here, 2-part question. Teddy Bridgewater or Sam Darnold at the quarterback spot?
Sam Darnold. I'm going to have to go with him against Dallas. Their secondary's not good. Their run defense has been better. So
Their secondary
Their secondary
is tough, man.
dude.
It's been tough, Mike.
they play Jalen Hurts. Sam
They,
Darnold's like decent.
that was they. Yeah.
I like Sam.
I think I'm going Teddy.
I'm trying to look at mine. Bridgewater 17, playing Baltimore, who you can pass on. Sam's 14. Yep. Sam Darnold.
Bingo.
Second part from David. Tim Patrick or DJ Moore? You're still going DJ Moore.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
tearing it up.
Especially, that's the second part? Yes, go with the stack.
From Adrian. Nyheim Hines or Melvin Gordon?
Melvin, I think.
I'm going to go Hines with Melvin being banged up. Might be a little more of Javonte Williams this week. Hines might be safer.
Still lean Gordon just because he's so heavily involved in that passing offense right now still. Well, not as much as you would think, but it feels like he gets chunk yardage though off of it. Like that's the thing. He catches efficient. A couple, and he gets such huge yardage off of it. So,
from Jake Work, Trey Sermon, Michael Pittman, or Odell? Odell for me as well.
I cannot get him in my DFS lineup no matter what.
Go Odell.
Can't figure it out. Pissing me off.
From Uriel, DJ Moore or Debo? That one's close. I still lean DJ Moore.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
Anything, Mike?
Yeah. Debo's got a nice matchup against Seattle, but I lean DJ.
From Jordan Whitehead, DeAndre Hopkins or Jacoby Myers?
Who was the first one?
DeAndre Hopkins. Everyone's panicking on DeAndre Hopkins.
No, you're still like, look, honestly, Hopkins has had pretty decent games against Ramsey. So, like, it doesn't scare me as much as it does most receivers going against Ramsey. Ramsey will slow him down for sure. And he hasn't been as good as we would hope. But I still think Hopkins. I don't think Hopkins is the play here over Jacoby Myers. Like, get out of here. No.
Not happening. Your stars.
You can, just not that big of a range of like value here. Like that's, if you were telling me like, hey, maybe I want to start DJ Moore over DeAndre Hopkins. Fine, okay, I can get on board with that. Maybe like sure. I still play D Hop, but no, like that's taking it a little too far.
From Jordan Ma, Daryl Henderson or Marquise Hollywood Brown?
Daryl.
Mr. Dropsies, I don't know, man.
And it's a tough matchup.
It is a tough matchup. Yeah, I think I'm rolling Daryl Henderson.
Yep, I'm Henderson as well. From Donnie Frederick, Amari Cooper or Tim Patrick?
Why does Amari Cooper have
like
such a plum
sometimes? They're two polar opposites at players too. Like Amari is very boomer bust. Tim Patrick is 12 to 15 points a game in PPR.
Yeah,
Amari Cooper. Like Joe, I believe Joe was the one who said it earlier. I think Carolina's defense is going to get exposed this week.
Yeah, I'm with Amari.
They're better than they have been in the years past, but they're not
Yeah.
as good as they have been like so far this season. No way.
From RJ, Jamal Williams or Dawson Knox at the flex, PPR. Jamal Williams, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like tight ends in the flex.
From Kyle Branderhorst in his flex, Kareem Hunt or Chuba Hubbard? Yeah, wow, that one's a good question.
Hubbard.
I like Hunt, especially with him being involved. I think he's going to be involved in the passing game again.
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah, with them not having a ton of pass catchers, the wide Jarvis being down, obviously.
Hunt's the safer option, I think.
I actually still roll Hubbard. I mean, that offense caters toward passing and running through the run game. I mean, we saw it with Mike Davis last year. Then Mike Davis goes to a new team, and Mike Davis isn't very good anymore. So
I'm just afraid
kind of
of
that
how much
Carolina offense.
Royce Freeman. I'm afraid of him, how much he's going to be involved.
Next one. Only got a couple more here, guys. So, next one from Bryce Jardine: Trey Sermon versus Seattle or Zach Moss versus Houston for his flex. Zach Moss for me.
Who was the first one?
Trey Sermon. I'm hammering the Zach Moss today.
I don't like Zach Moss. Trey Sermon.
But what did Trey Sermon show you last week that you would
He
like?
gets bailed out with touchdowns.
Well,
but so does Zach Moss, man.
but the one thing you can't really do against Seattle is run.
Right.
So, I kind of lean Moss as well.
From Chris Marino, need a flex, Tyler Higbee or Cole Beasley?
Beasley.
Yeah, don't go tight ends in the flex.
Not if you don't have to.
Unless it's tight end premium.
And
That's
then
true.
last one here that I got from Joel Labutin. Broncos defense or Rams defense?
Broncos. Oh, man, that's a tough one. They're both playing running quarterbacks. I think Kyler can throw it on the Rams, though.
I go the Rams.
Yeah, that's tough. I think the Rams too, because Kyler's been known to throw some interceptions here or there.
Yes, that is exactly why I do it.
I think I'm going with the Rams.
As much as Lamar
Let's go
is
Lamar fumble.
yeah, I know, right? As much as Lamar doesn't have the gaudy passing stats, he didn't really turn it over. So, and he's hard to get sacked, obviously. So there's that too. So, but I agree.
Hold on. I actually just got a bunch in. My phone must not have updated.
I was going to say, because I found some.
For David Wetmore, Robert Woods or Mike Evans? Is this the breakout game for Robert Woods?
I really want to buy into Robert Woods this week. I really, really do. So I'm going Woods.
I put him in a DFS lineup. I like Woods.
I'm with you guys. Next one from Michael James, Brandon Ayuk, Nyheim Hines, or Michael Beasley, Cole Beasley in the flex.
Sorry, I missed that. I'm typing to somebody. What?
Not Pittman.
No, I said Ayuk, Hines, or Beasley.
Oh,
Ayuk or Hines.
or Beasley.
Cool.
I
think I'm going Beasley.
like Ayuk.
My computer is dragging ass right now, so sorry about that. I'm trying to look at my rankings because I do not memorize them. Hines, Ayuk.
Or Beasley.
Come on, computer, let's go. Highlight the name. Screw it. Go Nyheim Hines because apparently he doesn't want to find. No, sorry. It is Ayuk then. That's what I was leaning toward, and then it just didn't when you search it usually scrolls the page. It didn't scroll the page on me, so I'm like, where the hell is he? It's Ayuk.
We got a live question here from Jose Vega. Kareem Hunt or Robert Woods, full point PPR.
Oof. I want to say Robert Woods.
It's I think it'll be a high scoring
going-
game, maybe.
I'm going Hunt. I'm going Hunt there.
do you think, Mike?
Lack of the passing weapons in that Cleveland offense. They're gonna have to pass to Hunt, just like they did last week.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
it's safe. Go with the running back in the flex. 1-point PPR. We got one more from Andrew. Start one: Gaskin, Galladay, or Trey Sermon PPR. If it's PPR, I'm going Gaskin.
I can't. He hasn't shown you.
He still gets all the passing work for some reason.
Yeah, but he hasn't scored over 7 points or something.
That's what Montgomery was doing last year. I mean, all it takes is just a game to break out.
I'm still leaning Gaskin as well. You're not feeling awesome about any of these guys.
No, Trey Sermon can get blocked out by use check.
I think I'm actually leaning Galladay there. Next one. Tracy Kinsey, Cleveland Browns D or Carolina Panthers defense?
Wait, Panthers or who?
Browns.
Ooh.
Yeah, Minnesota's defense has been on fire. I
was going to say, what?
Sorry,
no, it hasn't.
Minnesota's offense has been fire. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Captain Kirk lead the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't believe in the Panthers defense.
I like the Browns.
I like the Browns too. I think they're gonna be able to get more pressure, and I'm with you. I go.
They can
Browns.
run the ball out, make it be a more controlled game, so it's not a shootout.
All right, Mike Conrad, Logan Thomas or Dallas Goedert?
Dallas Goedert. I don't like Logan Thomas.
No, I go Logan. Logan's getting a lot of red zone work too.
From Karen Cox, Amari Cooper with Dallas against Carolina or Jacoby Myers with the Patriots?
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
From Martin Campos, flex question: PPR, Robert Woods or Daryl Henderson?
Daryl. I want to buy Robbie.
Yeah, I'm going Robert Woods.
Yeah.
Daryl Henderson just doesn't do it for me. I don't know what it is.
I mean, he's fine, but I have this weird, maybe it's just slight man crush on Robert Woods from earlier in the year that I'm being burned on big time. But I have to believe he can figure this out this week.
Next one, Broncos D or the Rams defense? Did we already have this one?
We did.
Yeah, we did. I went
Rams.
Broncos.
It's Rams.
Rams for me as well. From Israel, which defense to stream, Baltimore or Miami? Baltimore.
I like Miami. Miami against the Colts.
Indy?
Yeah.
And it's in Miami.
I like them too. I like them more.
It's in Miami too.
Clean.
Denver's been serviceable, like on offense, and Teddy, as we know, is a very safe quarterback. He doesn't make mistakes. That's why he continues to get a job. Let's be real. If Locke was back there, we'd all be going Baltimore, because
Yes.
Locke's going to turn the ball over like 3 times.
Yep.
As much as people want to poop on the fact that they started Bridgewater, look how it's worked. This defense is good enough to play under Bridgewater. He just keeps the ball with Denver. And that's all they needed. Stop turning the damn ball over.
Agreed. I agree. From Michael Shockley, Robert Woods or Juju, wide receiver 2 slot? I'm going Robert Woods here. I'm a Juju hater, so.
Robert Woods.
Yep. Still bouncing on. Still projecting that bounce back. Let's do it.
It's gonna happen. It's inevitable.
Last one I got here: Robert Ninman, Leonard Fournette, or Jacob/Barber. I'm going Fournette.
Fournette. Gronk has a punctured lung.
Ooh. What?
Cracked ribs, 1 broken rib, and punctured lung.
Yeah, I know. He
didn't
make the trip I seen either.
Well, yeah, he's going to be out a few weeks, but we had punctured lung. That sounds like Tyrod last year. That means he's almost done for the year. Punctured lung. How quickly do those heal? Where's those fantasy doctors on Twitter? What's going on here?
Where's Ike when you need him at the injury?
I need a doctor for our site. We're hiring, guys. Someone will be able to jump in and tell me these things. I don't know.
I got 2 more here. From Eli Swanson, I need to start one of these awful options. Does anyone have any advice? Kenny Gainwell, Latavius Murray, or Felton? I'm not even sure what his first name is, to be honest with you. Is it Demetric Felton?
Something like that. Yeah, that sounds.
Oh, he's
Demetric Felton. Yeah,
he's the 3rd string
Browns
running back.
No,
right? Yeah.
not him.
No.
Wait, Murray and who?
Gainwell.
You at least know he's used in the passing game. Like, we have no idea what's going to happen in Baltimore. They just they're going to activate Bell today. So, like, who knows?
So when they activated Bell, did they keep?
I think everybody's there. I don't understand.
So wow.
Yeah, like it's just one of those. I'm running away from that running offense so hard.
Yeah. Last one I got from Pedro here. I need to start 3 receivers. I have Debo, Corey Davis, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown. I think Corey Davis is the odd man out, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That was the one I went new.
I'm
out. I'm out.
Yeah, but I think that's it.
I mean, I got a couple since we got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, let's roll with it.
Cole Beasley, Corey Davis, or Hollywood Brown? I like Hollywood Brown in that one.
I do not. I think
who were
weirdly
they
enough,
again?
I like Beasley.
Cole Beasley, Corey Davis, or Hollywood Brown?
I think for me it's Beasley.
And I think I'm going Davis actually. So we just had.
Sorry, we did not help you at all.
No, we did not.
We got a tight end start. Fant or Schultz? Fant against the Ravens and Schultz against the Panthers.
Fant
for me as well.
Yeah.
Flex, OBJ, Waddle, or Patrick?
OBJ, Waddle, or Patrick. Chasing the volume, I'm going Waddle.
We just talked about this. So the volume with Waddle is crazy good. I do like Odell though in this matchup. I think I want to lean Odell. I do.
I'm going Waddle.
I get it. I totally do. I'm still Odell.
He just needs to bust one of those 12 target.
I think Odell scores, and that's
fair.
That's probably the biggest difference here with that. I mean, that's 6 extra receptions Waddle needs to catch up or touchdown himself, but it doesn't seem to be happening as much.
Jalen Hurts or Russell Wilson?
Russ, man. I'm going with a must-win for Seattle. You're gonna.
I like Hurts.
Seattle against San Fran, Hurts against the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Matchup definitely favors Hurts. I'm still going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going Hurts.
Dude, as ugly as it looked for Hurts last week, he still scored like 25 fantasy points. Like, come on. Like,
he did.
Gotta do it.
It is ugly, but, man, it doesn't matter. Jameis Winston that one year, it was ugly, but he did it.
Yep.
We got Gaskin or Galladay in the flex.
Kenny G.
I don't know.
I'm going Gaskin.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do it. Galladay's
I don't blame you guys.
It's so much worse than we could have ever expected.
I just got a message from Sean real quick. Michael Pittman or Devonta Smith? I think he asked us this last week too.
Devonta Smith.
I might leave Michael Pittman, man.
Against Miami. They got a tough secondary.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I lean Smith.
I lean Smith as well.
These are all good questions, man. I
Yeah.
like this. So, but we are over, so we should probably wrap this up, guys.
Yeah, agreed. Mike, you want to
do my last tweak on the rankings and build my DFS
absolutely.
lineup here. So
Anybody, guys, if you've been watching, go subscribe to our YouTube, and you're going to be entered into this great giveaway for this Jerry Jeudy helmet we got right here to my left. Your right. Looks pretty cool. All you got to do is subscribe, and you're entered to win.
Can I point right too? Got it. Wait,
Got it.
oh my God. Okay.
But other than that, I mean, it's been a great time answering all these start-sit questions with you guys. Hopefully we helped a lot of people today.
Yep.
Answer the tough ones. But you can find me at @belike_Mike with 2 eyes. Dylan, why don't you tell them where you can find it yourself?
Find me, D. Clemons, 2222. I write the Start Sit Week article every week.
And I'm at F6P_Joe. I don't write a lot anymore, but I run the damn site, so give me a break, guys.
Yeah,
no.
going on.
There's yeah, but lots of great content. Thanks to specifically the guys that are above me in the videos here, and all that kind of good stuff. There's lots of guys, and we're going to be pumping out some basketball and hockey content soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. So good luck in week 4, guys.
Awesome.
Good luck to you guys too. Let's go, Scott Fish.